Welcome back to Chaos Corner. It's your old buddy, the Guardian of Chaos, Big Daddy, and I tell it like it is. I'll say that to say this. A little frozen there to begin with, but it's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. That means it's AEW Dynamite live to tape from the Chaos Lounge. We're starting off hot and heavy. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Follow me on all social media platforms, and you know what they are. Here on YouTube, Guardian of Chaos. At Big Daddy GOC on Twitter. And the GOC stands for the Guardian of Chaos. On Instagram, it's the Guardian of Chaos. On Facebook, it's J Brony and Prodigio Fidelis El Guardian. And of course, over on Truth Social, Rumble, Gab, Gitter, Parlor. It's the Guardian of Chaos, Big Daddy. Sit back and relax as we open up with CM Punk here, live to tape from Chaos Corner. Justin Roberts is on the mic, my old buddy. I'll see you down the road, brother. We want no copyrights here. We're going to keep the noise down. I'm going to talk through this. We don't want any strikes, but it's AEW Dynamite. It's championship week, and let me tell you something. All the different roads lead to Battle of the Belts 2 this Saturday night. I'm sure I'll be covering it. Tonight, fans here on Dynamite, first off, I'm glad that you're here. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit that bell. One man, unique, unscripted, unedited. Nobody else does the reality show, the reality TV, the podcast, sports entertainment with the Guardian of Chaos here in the IWC. Pro Wrestling 101, over 50 years as a mark, a smark, a fan, a scout, a researcher, a historian, and over 3 decades as a pro wrestling manager. I'll say that to say this. Let's see what's going to happen. Punk is in the ring. It's AEW Dynamite, live to tape. So we're starting off with CM Punk, and coming out now is Penta Oscuro. No me joda, maricón, muévete, culo, no me pendejo. Hey, listen, ¿está bien? Penta Oscuro. When will Ray Phoenix come back? He's been injured for a while since he damn near broke that arm. Tonight, we open up hot, as Tony Khan does every week on AEW Dynamite. You open up with CM Punk against Penta. This is going to be one hell of a match. He's got the dark side, the man from the dark side. I know it used to be Brian Lee, but Penta, he's coming in with the shovel. He's got his partner there with the ball and chain, the red robe, the whole evil look from Lucha Libre. It's going to be an interesting night. As I said, we open up hot here with Punk versus Penta. MJF, that's right, Max is here tonight and takes on Sean Dean. Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz against Jericho, Garcia, and Hager. Hobbs and Starks against Limitless Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland. Minoru Suzuki and Samoa Joe. Kane, aloha, mahalo. And Jurassic Express defends the AEW titles, the tag team titles, against Red Dragon, Fish, and O'Reilly. A big match tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches, because we also have Marina Shafir and Sky Blue. I'm not sure if I'll be covering that whole match, but you'll get the results. It's a special overrun time tonight by Tony Khan, it was reported. So that means TBS can run past 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you see, I've screwed up twice already and mumbled and stumbled because there's no edit button. You're live to tape. This is what you get. This is reality. And you know what Bully Ray said to me? That's right. Bully Ray, perhaps the greatest tag team wrestler of all time. Busted Open Radio. 2-time Hall of Famer. Very controversial in this day and age in 2022. He said to me, at least twice, back in 2006, 2007, right at the end of my career, as I was managing the Outcast Killers for the NWA World Tag Team titles against Bubba Ray and Devon. Yes, and I took the what? He said to me back in the locker room, give the Guardian of Chaos 5 spots, 6 spots, he'll fuck up 5 of them. I consider that a compliment. I know I tell that story all the time, but I have to relay it to maybe the new fans or people that are tuning back in, because according to the analytics, not a lot of subscribers are tuning back in. We have over 300 now. We've reached that plateau, so I'm going to thank you first. Let's grow it. We're in its infancy here. You can see all the different, about 150 shows that I've put out in the last 3 months, 2 months. Let's get back to AEW in New Orleans, I believe, tonight. In Louisiana, Punk and Oscuro to open up. We're 5 minutes in. It's 8:05 Eastern Standard Time. Let's crack one open because I need my wings. Big shout out to my buddy, JD from Off the Script. I'm kicking back, relaxing. Chop after chop after chop after chop. Oscuro, Punk, and now it's a hockey fight. Wow. It's going to be a big night in AEW. Super kick by Penta on CM Punk. Excuse me, fans. No edit button, no sound. You see that, right? Live to tape. Big forearm shiver by Punk on Penta. Beautiful springboard off the top rope goes Punk, and then a big hip toss on Penta. The captain, Sean Dean, and Max still to come. A trios match tonight. We already talked about that. Shafir and Sky Blue. Keith Lee and Strickland against Hobbs and Starks. Still blowing my mind. The crowd looks hot. And of course, Suzuki. All my friends over there on the Pac Rim. Konnichiwa, bitches. Against Samoa Joe. Starting off hot here. Looks like a nice solid crowd. They're definitely loud and into it. You could hear some of it here, but I don't want any copyrights. We don't want to be shadow banned. Oh, Punk went for a big maneuver, and look. Looks like he got him in an ankle lock. Oscuro. Penta has Punk in an ankle lock a la Kurt Angle. Nice reversal. Penta face first into the turnbuckle. Who's the little troll that's outside with Penta? Oh, nice knee to the jib by Punk on Penta in the corner. Fans, thanks for being here. This is my distraction. This is what I do to bring beautiful sling blade by Penta. Nice reversal. Another sling blade by Penta. Here's the cover. Hooks the leg. Technically sound. 2 count. Only a 2. As I was saying, fans, thanks for being here. This is my stress reliever, and everything that's going on in 2022 and present day. I think we all need this, a nice distraction. This is like going to the show, theater, a play, a musical. What do you want? This is like watching a TV series, a movie. This is what it's all about, reality TV, the physicality, the intensification. It's unbelievable. The contact is like being a stuntman. You don't get entertainment like this anywhere else. Penta tosses Punk outside the ring. First time they've been outside the ring. Here at the lounge, what do you think, guys? Having a good time. Grab a little beverage. Oh, he went for the suicide dive. No, but a baseball slide. Punk in the ring. There it is. Suicide dive by Punk on top of Penta. A big move by Punk. You knew this was going to be a banger, right? And I hate to use that cliche because everyone uses it. Now, here we go. We are at 8:09 Eastern Standard Time. And again, as I said in the opening, Khan, according to the notes, TBS has given the green light to give some extra time to go over tonight if need be, because there's a plethora of matches. So we are picture-in-picture here. Punk and Penta outside. Now Punk rolls Penta back inside the ring. We'll be here to cover the majority of it. This is what we do here on the channel. Anywhere from 5 to 7 minute segments to as far and as high as 30-minute segments, because we want to keep your attention. We know that the average durational view is 30 or 40 seconds, although we're here on this channel. Our average view is like 2 minutes on the videos. That's way above. Now get us into the algorithm. Hit the like. Again, I don't ask for anything but your loyalty. Everything you get here is free. No paywall, no Patreon, no separate channels, no super chats, no Zelle, PayPal, Zen, whatever the fuck it is that you guys want to call it. I don't do any of it here. Where am I looking? I know, scared of rats off cheesecake. Make onions cry. We're 10 minutes in. Picture-in-picture. AEW Dynamite live to tape watch along from the Chaos Lounge. Punk and Penta Oscuro. Can we just say Penta? So, what is everybody up to? What is your beverage of choice tonight? Again, right now, Punk, as we're picture-in-picture, you get a little distracted. This is where I like to talk. He has a beautiful, it looks like an abdominal stretch, but on the apron, stretching back Penta's neck and leg at the same time. Punk has him hooked in around the neck and by the back of the leg. Releases the hold. And now Punk is just stomping on Penta. This is a main event anywhere. This is worth the price of admission alone. Yes, you could tell the shirt's a little snug. I've been working out. I get it puts on 10 pounds. It put 20 on me. I understand that. I get it, okay? I got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I get it. But we're working on it. We're working on it. I don't need to show the guns. As a matter of fact, my buddy Mancini was commenting about the guns. Again, Punk during this whole commercial break has taken over on Penta. And as I say that, reversal into the corner. Punk flips Penta over the top rope. Forearm shivers to each other right now. Where's Punk going? Punk's going to the top rope once again. Penta's on the apron. Oh, beautiful Inseguri Savat kick, whatever you want to call it. It's the same thing. I cussed once. I owe money in the tip jar. You don't have to cuss. You really don't. I'm better off that way. I'm going to try to do a little zen-like while we're watching Dynamite. Now listen, Penta's on the top rope. Punk is on the lower rope, but they're both on the outside of the ring here, getting up on top of the turnbuckle. What's Punk going to do here? Shivani, JR, and Excalibur. Oh, that was a messed up spot. I don't want to say anything about professionals. Give you the good, the bad, the ugly. Punk slipped off that top rope and turnbuckle went to do. It looked like it was going to do maybe a Hurricane Rana. A Penta fell off the top turnbuckle himself into the middle of the ring, but Punk definitely screwed up the leg there, and that was a botch. Not sure what's going on here. The ref pushing him back, saying, go ahead. Yeah, go back and look at that. We're 8:12 Eastern Standard Time, and check out that spot. Punk and Penta on the top rope. It looked like Penta now, who's selling the left leg, selling the left knee. We're 12 minutes, coming up on 13 minutes on this opening segment on AEW Dynamite. The JD Club, JD off the script. The number one fucking podcast in the IWC. I mean, I'll admit it. I'm not competing with anyone, so I don't care. Doesn't matter to me, but JD off the script. And of course, there's the OG, going back to the 90s, my buddy Don Tony. You gotta love Don Tony. I'm loyal to Don Tony as well. Different styles, both unique individuals. And of course, my local buddy here on the PWZ podcast, The Professor. Always an excellent listen, an up-and-coming podcast. I'm not a podcast. I'm a show. Reality. Punk, top rope. Here's the spot. Beautiful Hurricane Rana on Penta. That was the spot. Wow. He pulled it off. Again, go back and check that out, guys. I don't want to get copyrighted here or banned, so I'm trying to keep the noise down. A lot of people, seem to say that. Going for the FTS here, is that what they call it? They have so many different moves. Punk has them up in a backbreaker, basically, on Penta. And it looks like he's going down to the apron here, and it looks like Penta now trying to tap him out. No, that's not going to happen. Schoolboy into a front first chin lock. He's ranking on it. Punk now it's an MMA move. Say that 3 times fast. MMA, the background of Punk. He has him in that type of maneuver on top of him, grinding and twisting the neck underneath the throat. Penta breaks it up on the ropes. You like how I throw in my physicality here on Chaos Corner with the different moves and try to show you and demonstrate you? Who else does that? Who else can do that? A one-man show. not many, and continue to make it relatable and relevant and know what he's talking about and relate to the boys and gals out there. The old man brand, the over 50 demo god. On the apron, both guys now. Punk with forearm shiver, Penta with chops. It definitely gives me wings. I needed this after the day I had today, chasing my granddaughter around all day. On the apron, Penta setting up Punk. Looks like he's going to maybe give him a pile driver on the DDT. No, pile driver. Reversal by Punk. Here it is. On the apron, another reversal. These guys are fighting on the apron right now. Again, I didn't like the leg slap. Punk's a professional. I get it. The old Insagori standing, and Penta rolls back into the ring. Punk is out on the apron. Listen, who am I to judge anybody? I was fortunate and blessed to be able to work with all these different talent. Springboard. Clothesline by Punk off the top rope. Down goes Penta. I'm ahead of you, Shivani. We're at 8:16 Eastern Standard Time, and there's the running high-lifted knee by Punk in the corner on Penta, and then a short clothesline. And Punk with the usual, ah! But you know what? In all this, you're pandering to the crowd. If I was to say he's going to put him to sleep, you're pandering to the crowd. I get it. That's you're the face. He's the heel. You don't even know who's the face and the heel here. I guess we'll go with Penta as the heel. But you're pandering to the crowd when you're trying to get the win. I don't understand what these guys are doing, veterans or not. I just don't get it. Punk has him up again. Has a nice fireman's carry, as JR just said. It's blocked. His finishing maneuver, what is it, the FTS, the knee up to the jib? Penta blocked it. Listen to the crowd. It's beautiful to be able to call a match here with JR. Nice series of reversals. Roundhouse. Another Savat Insagori by Penta on Punk. Punk wearing the black trunks with the green stars and the green stripes on the side, and the all black for Penta, including the black mask and his troll or whatever's out there. Now Penta has a nice reversal going for a submission hold. Listen to the crowd. That's one thing, no matter what you say about the product, AEW's crowds are lit. Another super kick, as my boy Talking Tommy from PAPW would say, my broadcast partner. Springboard. Fireman's carry. Punk has Penta up, and there it is. The FTS. The knee, the jib. Here's the cover. Here's the pin. There it is. Put it in the books. Punk over Penta to open up here on AEW Dynamite. Live to tape watch along from the Chaos Lounge. Chaos Corner. What a great way to open up. I will say that to say this. Fans, be here. We have a stacked card. Let's see when I'm going to jump off. I'm going to put this right up to social media before everybody else in the IWC. We don't want any copyright, so I'm going to talk over any sort of music. They're going through the replay. This was a great way to open it up. An 18-minute segment here on Chaos Corner. Don't you dare miss it. Come on back, man. I'm amped up.